What's up, guys? I'm Kenna with Kenna's Kitchen, and welcome to KKTV Grillz. So here you're gonna find my kitchen, but today is all about the grills outside on the back deck, so let's go. This is where I do magic. Let's go to the first grill, and you guys are gonna laugh. This is not trash. This actually is my first grill. Boom. Welcome to my first ever baby. I bought this actually for my husband and then totally stole it from him as soon as I got home. Now you'll notice some character features here. We first of all have the non-working temperature gauge, so that just... Then you'll notice this sharp indent. This is got a story, and I wanted to take it to the mountains. You know, I thought I had it tied down. I really did, and then the wind caught it, and this is an indent of the back of my ridgeline. But it still works great. I made meat candy when I got there, and that actually is the reason for the trash bag cover, because the wind, I was going like 95 miles per hour, and Masterbuilt's covers apparently are not rated for that kind of wind. All right, we're gonna head over to my second child, my Kamado style cooker. Meet Char-2D2. Now this is my first charcoal grill, my introduction to coal, and I have it positioned here at the peak of our deck. This one I fire up whenever I'm smoking all day long and we're hanging out on the deck. I get to watch everybody hanging out in the backyard, watch the dogs run around, and it's my favorite spot for this grill. I like to pull up a chair, get a beer, and look out into what I have created. All right, this is the Charbroil Big Easy, and if you don't know what this is, it is a turkey air fryer. This thing is the bomb around Thanksgiving. We love air frying turkeys. It takes all of the scare away from the oil, and we don't waste like 5 gallons of oil every Thanksgiving, so. Okay, going to my other grill here. Let's move on over. Now under this is the Gravity 980, and this is the first gravity charcoal grill that Char-Griller made, and I had to get one. It is massive and super, super cool. And keeping with the Star Wars theme, this is Binx. Gonna flip this up. It's got a great little shelf. I just cooked on it 2 days ago, so it's probably super dirty. This thing has a massive hopper. I can smoke overnight. I love it. Smells great though. I like to roll around in the grill in the morning for like my perfume. When we were renovating this house, we installed this window to kind of make it easy to pass food in and out to the grill, to the kitchen, wash my hands. But yeah, this is a piece of our inside countertop. We just made it into a bar outside. Put some bar stools, keeps all of my charcoal and my wood chips and pellets dry underneath there. My hot hands, my charcoal chimney. It's an instant temp, non-instant temp, light, grill light. It's not working, oh. Bummer. So that was my grill. They're not all grills, that's not a grill thing, but I wanna show you guys my outdoor fire pit that I like to cook over sometimes when it's a little cooler outside. So we're gonna make our way down that way. All of these grills are askew. These are some tomatoes I've killed. Some basil I haven't killed. Here's a composter that we bought. It's like a raffle. It's like, what kind of soil will I get? Oh my God. Come on. This is currently filled with sticks because that's what we like to do with the sticks that we collect from the yard, but I do have a grate in the shed right over there. And in the winter, I like to put the grate over here. You can actually see the grate stakes that we set it on. They're in here still. We kind of keep those in because they're so stuck in the ground. Yeah, and I throw a grate over here and I bring all my friends down. We like to do Brazilian style skewers and cooked pork butts over fire, and you know, so I'm not afraid to sweat my ass off while I'm cooking. So that is my outside grills and accessories and utensils. I want to take a minute to just show you guys the inside, back in my domain, in my inside kitchen where all of my cool tools and knives and accessories are. So let's make our way back in there and I will meet you there. Come on. All right, this is a Travis input on the backyard. Oh my God. All right. So when I'm cooking for 14 hours, I just do this all day. Welcome to my kitchen. Come on in. My husband Travis and I built this. I really like it. It goes unnoticed in our shows, but it's solid. Here's my 5 burner. I've got a 20,000 BTU center flame. This guy has some heat. Here's our pantry. We added this to the kitchen and redid it. All my little plug-in utensils are up there. No, but it's cool. But check out these lights though. Ready? Hold on. Are you ready for these lights? We call these sexy time lights. Cool. But this guy you guys gotta get. Oh, the mighty Carver. You gotta have one of these in your kitchen. All right, this guy. Rah. I love cutting briskets and turkeys, pork, beef and chicken and cheese. I use any excuse to use this thing. So yes, this is one of my favorite barbecue tools. All right, there's only a few other tools I'd love to show you guys in my kitchen. All right, here's another heating element that I love. You might notice the butane cartridges. Well, that is because I love Korean barbecue. So I suggest one of these for anybody who has an interest in eating because this thing is the bomb. You just take one of these guys, you take the little butane, you put it in here. You guys get the gist. And you take this guy and you go like this, boom. You've got your own little hot plate right there whenever you want it. Take it camping, put it on your stove, take it to the living room, get crazy with it. I love this thing. This is probably my most used utensil in this kitchen. Here's all my spices. Not all of them, that's a lie. I'll show you where my real spices are. Here's where my real spices are. Here's all of like the ones I kind of use all the time. And then here are all my like dry rubs and extra seasonings, maybe that I need to refill. Ooh, Parmesan truffle, I forgot I got that. We gotta make that. And then I keep some of my favorite cookbooks here. This one is my power station. So when I'm cooking here, I've got all of my utensils. Oh, my favorite boning knife. Look, ready? Aww. My dad got it for me. Yeah, I've got some cool things in here. I've got my meat claws and spoon. Ooh, this is a cool one. I like to take this down to the fire pit. Makes me feel really like cave woman-y. It's like the sole tool I use. When I use it for chopping and smashing and grilling and flipping and all types. And it stays in this little thing. And again, I just want to remind you, you are at Kenna's Kitchen. Kenna's Kitchen. Down, down, down. Thank you, KTV, for coming to my grills. It was so good seeing you guys. I'm gonna have to kick you out now. I've got dinner to make. But until next time, until we get a new house, big old new outdoor grill, I will see you around. Have a good day.